Nearly 80 women, and the next time they'll see this course, it'll be for real at the 2008 Olympic Games. Absolutely perfect conditions, 23 or 24 degree water temperature. Air temperature about the same. The rain that has been around for 2 or 3 days has let up, and we've even got a little bit of blue sky. And it's no surprise that it's the Americans taking out the pace here very quickly. Sarah McClarty from the United States, Sarah Haskin just behind her, and there's the woman who was fourth at the World Open Water Swim Champs. Her teammate Sarah Haskin just behind her, and it is Laura Bennett sitting back in third place right now, just coming into the screen, and you can see the change in the swim stroke. Bennett just third at the World Championships 2 weeks ago. Out of the water, 18 minutes and change, and it is McClarty, and there comes Haskin. Just behind will be Bennett. Franzman coming out of the water as well. There's Sarah Gruff, 4 American athletes right in a row for Tani. There's Emma Snowsill, great swim. Vanessa Fernandez right in there as well. Julie Fertel, and there's Christine Pilch. We've got the makings for a small break off the front. Into the transition zone, it'll be a 6-lap bike. They'll go down to the far end of the blue, and in the way back, we are now taking a look right now. It is Sarah McClarty first out onto the bike, and there'll be a group of 9 or 10 women starting this 6-lap, 40-kilometer ride. But the two big names, Emma Snowsill right there, and Vanessa Fernandez just behind. They've got a clear gap back to the chase group. Coming out of the water will be DeMarco, and just coming out right there, I think that in fact will be Nikki Samuels coming out of the water. There is Monez from Portugal. She's missed the lead group. There is Hewitt. Becky Lavelle just coming out of the water as well. Moffat, so she is back a bit further than she would have anticipated. There comes Sam Warner in the fight to make the 2008 Olympic Games team for New Zealand. It is on. The top 2 women, if they cross the line, will make the team in the top 10. And right there, that's Fernandez along with Snowsill, and I anticipate we're going to see that group of 8 or 9 women together for most of the race. 5 laps to go here still, and they have got a sizable gap out of the water. 2 German athletes, 4 of the Americans, 1 of the athletes from Australia back at our chase group right now, and they are down a sizable gap. They're going to have to get themselves together here very quickly if they want to get themselves back into this race. Lauren Groves just going through. Halfway through now, and we can see a sizable gap, 26 seconds back from our lead group of, I think, what is now 8 athletes. They have dropped Sarah McClarty as well as Frutani, and I think it is 8 athletes, and you can see the chase group just about to bridge back up as we're about the 25K mark. So our leaders have led up the pace, and Debbie Tanner along with 4 other Kiwis have now made this lead group. Also into this group will include Anja Dittmar from Germany, who's got herself back in, the woman who ran herself on to the Olympic Games team. And looking right now, it is a group of 30 women in the lead and a time gap of about 90 seconds back to the chase group, and off they come. And it is now time for a 4-lap, 10-kilometer run. 5 Kiwis, 3 Australians, Vanessa Fernandez, Carolyn Murray from Canada. The Germans are in there, 4 of them, Christine Piltz along with Franzman, Ricardo Lisk as well. And as they get ready to head out onto the course, all eyes will be on Vanessa Fernandez and the Americans, who will get the team spot from USA. The first U.S. athlete to cross the line today will qualify for the 2008 Olympic Games. And there goes Emma Snowsill. She is well back at the end of that group of about 28 or 29 women. One woman who is not afraid to go off the front is Vanessa Fernandez. We've seen her do this in the past, and she has taken out a very quick pace already here. And here comes Emma Snowsill. She is now starting to run herself through the field. That's Felicity Abrams, the bronze medalist from the 2005 World Championships, just behind her. And you can see the crowd in the backdrop as Emma Snowsill, one by one, is picking these athletes off. There is Vanessa Fernandez, and behind her is Laura Bennett. I think it's Samantha Warner, and just about to be caught up by the white cap and light blue bathing suit of Emma Snowsill. It is the final chance to qualify on this course and to see what it's all about. And just behind right there is both Samantha Warner. To the left is Emma Snowsill, and that is Debbie Tanner from New Zealand, who's having an absolutely ripper of a race. And here comes Nicholas Spirik all by herself. Vanessa Fernandez looks across the street, and she will see Emma Snowsill just running herself into second, just ahead of Laura Bennett. And the woman who has dominated with 17 World Cup wins, I think, is going to add one more to her incredible resume. She turned 22 just yesterday. Emma Snowsill now running herself into second place, and I think she's clearly going to have that position locked up in the same position she finished behind Emma Snowsill at the 2007 World Championships just a few weeks ago. Here comes Debbie Tanner. Not only, I think, is she going to run herself on the Olympic Games team, but a legitimate chance now at a bronze medal as she goes through Bennett. And it's now Tanner sitting in third place. And look at the turnover, but a woman who's going to have a lot of time to celebrate. And she'd love to do this in just over 11 months at the Olympic Games. It is the 18th victory for Vanessa Fernandez, 2 hours and 35 minutes, the day's fastest run, and she will have a time to wait for Emma Snowsill, her fourth race in consecutive weeks. She'll have 2 seconds and 2 gold medals, and today it'll be silver for Emma Snowsill on the same course that she will run in just over 11 months. And look, it is Laura Bennett running herself onto the Olympic Games team for the first time and taking the bronze medal performance, the exact same order that they finished. Debbie Tanner getting her spot for the Olympic Games. What an incredible run for Tanner, but the day belongs to Vanessa Fernandez.
I'm very happy and for my year because I think it was a good year for me, but it was a test for everyone, so for some athletes this was a big important race. For me it was a test to see what I have to do to be better for the next year, and I think it was great, but this is just a World Cup, not Olympic Games. Only in the Olympic Games the winner is the best, and not today.
Considering I was actually really didn't intend on coming earlier in the year, and to go from that to having a look to maybe swimming and maybe biking, and then I got out there and I thought, I'm here now, and to walk away at second, I'm really happy. And like I said in Hamburg, I'm not as fit as I was this time last year, so I'm really happy to walk away with a second.
It feels pretty awesome to finally get an Olympic spot, and to be the first one to qualify a year out is great. I think I can prepare properly like that and save up for a big race, and it just feels great to finally be on the team.
The exact same order that they had for the World Championships. Vanessa Fernandez gold, Emma Snowsill silver, and Laura Bennett from the United States, the bronze medalist.